our way to do some freaking morning cardio. I'm gonna wake the whole school, but looks like there was one kid in there already, which is fucking surprising. Thought it'd be empty. But I guess we're not the only ones with the idea, so bit of a 30 minutes on the bike, and then we'll be freaking out of there. What is up, YouTube? Hope you guys are all freaking doing well. Jaden back here with another video. It has been some time since the last one. For me, not for you guys. I think it's only been a day sin video. Tried to get out a video yesterday, but just did not work out schedule-wise. Ended up taking an extra rest day, so Saturday and Sunday were off. The reason being I was off on a hiking trip, which I think I explained in the last video or so that was uploaded, but super fun and gave my body some time to rest because, as you guys know, recently dislocated my right shoulder in a rugby practice, and so bit dislocation, but working and getting back on track athletically, physically to freaking crush it. In terms of the itinerary, you guys have seen that I started this thing off with a good old return to the bike. Back to 30 minutes on the bike in the mornings is a bit more efficient and allows me to also kind of get some work done while I'm doing the cardio. It's not just like, walking around for an hour. Burn a bit more even as well. Usually an hour of walking, I'll get like maybe 45 minutes of walking, I'll get like 250. So this way I'm getting, again, a bit more burn, a bit less time, all is good. So heading right now to the gym, hoping we can hit a little bit of upper, because it has been like 3 days since we've hit that. So weight-wise, 168 this morning, a little bit higher than normal, but I'm still holding on to a lot of water from the trip, I think. I had a ton of oatmeal yesterday, like absurd amount, I think like 9 or 12 Quaker oatmeal packets. I think still in a slight deficit, but we'll see about that. We shall see, but should be carved up. That's what I'm trying to say. So meal number 1 has been eaten, a bunch of rice and chicken. We're on our way to freaking smash this gym session. Let's get it. See you guys inside. All right, so set number 1 for the day, starting with JM press. I think last time we did this, we hit 65 for, I think it was 65 for 9.5. So 70 on the bar, 5-pound jump. Hopefully we can get this for like 8 or more. I think I'd be happy. Shoulder's feeling all right, so should be good. Call that 8.5 because we did kind of cheat in the last one, but we'll do one more set and then we'll do some buys or something. call that 6.5 because we got that kind of cheat in the last again. And then do a set of biceps. Set or two. Take this weight off. Alright, so a bit of bicep curl. Last time we got, I think, 40 for 9. So if I can get 40 for like, honestly, 9 or 10, I'd be happy just because we did injure the shoulder, which has an effect when you're doing especially like decline curls because you're stretching that like upper bicep tendon. You can almost still feel it a little bit, so I'm gonna try and like make sure it's well rested, not push too hard, and we'll finish up. Okay. It looks like 8's all we're gonna get there. Definitely like had a bit of an effect with that shoulder, so do one more set and then hopefully in a few sessions it'll be a bit more well rested. What could be worse? Could be worse. Alright. Okay, solid 5.5. Let's do some bench. Alright, so 165 on incline. I think the last time I hit this for 6 prior to the injury. I haven't benched since. And so I was just warming up and felt like a little bit of like a clicking sensation. And so at this point, usually I would kind of just go slower, maybe lower the weight, but did feel pretty strong actually besides that. So I'm thinking I'll try and hit 165, anywhere from 4 to 8. You know, hopefully, after PR, that'd be awesome. But if not, I have an excuse somewhat. So we did everything we got. 2 sets of this. Oh yeah. Ooh. That was a really solid 6. Definitely wasn't like feeling that as much as I normally would, but wanted to kind of focus on just not freaking fucking up the shoulder, so I'm happy with that. Definitely felt a bit unstable at times. But I'm thinking we'll still do one more set. Be careful with it, and hopefully, that'll be some added stimulus towards recovery. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing side delt today. Just have to figure it out, feel it out. But after this, I think rows should be doable. Now let's rest up and do another. Whew. That's all this shit actually. Great. Definitely felt that one though. So done pressing for the day. Let's get into some rows. Alright, so last time we hit this, we got, I think it was 155 for 10.5, so up to 160. Get like 8 or above, be a good increase. Even on pulling movements though, I can like feel the shoulder, feel the injury, so I'm not gonna go too crazy. But you know, you always gotta just listen to your body and stuff like this and be smart about it. So should still be a good set or two. And we'll finish off with one more set, one more exercise right at the back. I'm not sure what yet, but get this. Whew. All right, decent 9. Not feeling the strongest, but build back up. One more set of this, and then we'll do some sort of more rack bias movement. Whew. That was a solid set of 7. I think I'm gonna do some supinated pull-ups for the lat reset of that. We'll see how that feels. I think we'll be done. All right, so final set. Thought I would do just a little bit of good old pull-ups. I mean, you can pretty much do these anywhere, and so it's a good exercise to pick for like a long-term progressive overload, assuming you're actually doing them properly and like getting the full stretch and actually focusing on the muscle you're trying to work. So in this case, lat bias, I'm going to be doing neutral grip. Not neutral, actually. I guess I could do neutral, but I think supinated underhand. And really just driving down with that elbow to the pocket. Focus on getting that really good squeeze in the lat. So do like, I don't know, 1 set. And then should be out of here. said that backwards. All right. Okay. That was decent. I think that's it, so let's go pose down and see what's freaking going on. Alright, so post workout, freaking good ass upper session. What was it? 2 sets of JM press for tries, 2 sets of incline bicep curl, 2 sets of incline bench, 2 sets of dumbbell or barbell row, and then 1 set of sort of supinated lat bias pull-ups. Shoulders kind of feeling it a little bit, but I'm hoping, next few sessions it'll kind of start to feel a bit better as we kind of get going. So without further ado, let's freaking check the pump, see what's going on under the hood. Whew. Damn. Well, I'll tell you this, I feel pretty damn full. I guess that's what, like 560 grams of carbs of oatmeal will do to you. That's basically what we did yesterday. Every meal was like another 3 freaking packets of Quaker Instant Oats. Not all by choice. I mean, I was kind of running back from a camping trip. That's all I really had. But that and light tuna. Safe to say we're not going to be doing tuna for a long time. I think my mercury levels are at an all-time high, but still, pretty happy with that. Definitely getting a bit more fat, but nothing too crazy. So I think the rate of gain is solid. I'm going to keep going at this rate, which is calculated like 100 calories per day surplus. Actually, what is executed, who knows? But just initiated a bit more standardized cardio, 30 minutes every morning. Loving the routine, and so hopefully that'll kind of keep us on track, keep everything to a bit of a more calculated rate of growth. And obviously combining that with my steps, you know, 5 to 10K, I guess lowering it because we're going to be getting that morning cardio in. But, either way, still going to keep it up. Probably end most days in the 5 to 10K range, which should, give us somewhere around 2550 to 3,000 calories to freaking down every day or so, going along with the bulk. So, I'm excited for it, but that's the freaking routine. Day in, day out, same thing. That's how you freaking build a base, build a physique you love, build a life you love. And so, just about consistency. That said, thank you guys for freaking checking in. Hopefully, next session will be an awesome leg session tomorrow. And if you want to stick around for that, definitely do. I'll see you there. You guys know the freaking drill. Stay lean, stay huge, stay hungry. Jaden out. Catch you guys for the next one. Peace.